Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Wakafixam live webinar, where we teach you everything you need to know about artisans working, and also Wakafixam itself, how to use Wakafixam. So today we are going to be looking at something very beautiful. This session is not something you should miss. So if you are joining us live right now, please do well to click on the share button, share to your friends, your family, share it among others, and let them also come to join you to learn more about Wakafixam. But aside that, right, here is something we want to say. We are sincerely sorry for the disconnection we had the last session, but this session is going to be nothing like it. This is going to be a session that will give you opportunity to ask every questions that you have been wanting to ask but have never find the right channel. So let's stay tuned as we dive into the business of the day without wasting any of your time. Okay, let's quickly share so that we can look at what we have right here before us. So today, like I said, we are going to be looking at something very beautiful, and we are starting with this beautiful topic for this session. It said everything you need to know about Wakafixam. I'm sure most of you have been seeing our videos, our flyers, and so many other publications across the social medias. But then you'll be asking yourself, what is Wakafixam? Who is Wakafixam? What can Wakafixam do? And what is Wakafixam all about? And that is what we are here to share with you today. It is one thing to see a product, but it is another thing to see what that product is all about. So we are here to let you know everything that you need to know about Wakafixam, starting from the problem that Wakafixan identify, the problem it can fix, and how it also, positioned to um, solve that problem. These are the things that we are going to be looking at. You can see here it says connecting key artisans to opportunities. So it's also fixing the problem and also creating opportunity. So, like I said, we are going to be looking at all of that today. Give you the room to ask every questions that you'll be having to ask. And for that, please, if you are watching us right now, I will love you to use the comment section and start dropping your questions. So as soon as we are done with our slide, we can dive into it. I hope you have your phone very close to you because on this section, we are going to be running you through on how to, download Worker Fixam afresh, how to create an account, how to get verified, post a job, and all of that is going to. So we are going to be taking a practical step in doing all of that, and I'm here to show you and walk you through every step on the way. But then get your phone close, and if you haven't shared, please share this live to your friends, your family, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and at the same time click the bell button to also give you notification each time that we come here to share a beautiful idea such as this. What is the problem? Like I said, Wakafixan is here, but there's another thing that we want you to know. We are here, we spot a problem, we are here to solve a problem. But first off, let's look at the problem that we have faced. For customers, there's difficulty in finding trusted artisans, no standard pricing, and trust and safety issue is what most households are facing. That is what customers are facing, and we are here to sort all of that. We're here to fix that for you as a structured system or a structured platform. Then the next one here said is for artisan lack of visibility for skilled workers and inconsistent jobs workflow. There are a lot of people that are talented. There are a lot of people that have a handwork, but then they are not getting jobs. It's not because there are no customers searching for their services. And it is not because then they are not ready to work, but because there is no proper structure that can connect the two together. So there is a gap, and the gap is that the household is searching, the artisan is searching, but no one is finding another. And that is what we are here to do. So we are here to bridge the gap, using our system to bridge the gap, bring you together, and you can learn something beautiful. The gap, which is the formal sector disconnected from digital platforms, and that is exactly what we are here to share with you today. So, the digital platforms that could have connected everybody together in the global world today is what is lacking, it is what is missing, and that is what we are here to fix for you exactly. So, stay tuned. Let me take you on a ride on how beautiful we are here to do business. So today I'm going to be introducing to you a digital marketplace for skilled artisans, which is Wakafixam, artisans, connecting customers with verified artisans across wide range of services. Let me scroll up a little bit so that you can see my slide clearly. But if you can't, okay, I think you can see it clearly now. It said welding, fabrication and construction, painting, tiling and cleaning, plumbing, electrical, carpentry, and so many more appliances and repairs. I'm sure you'll be like, oh, these are just the only ones. No. As far as you're an artisan, be you a makeup artist, be you a dressmaker, which is, fashion designer, be you a barber, whosoever that you are, as an artisan, you are skillful, you can download Wakafixam today, create an account, get verified, and you start getting job consistently. Here is one thing: a lot of jobs are there on Worker Fixer, but there are no artisans to pick it. And let me bust your bubble. There is a welding job currently lying low there. But we don't have any one of you yet that want to pick it. It's not like you're not on the app, but you are not even giving attention to the jobs that are coming on the app. And so it's making you to lose out. And that is one thing that we are here to carry you along today, teach you how to stay consistent with this system and also maximize the opportunity that the system brings to you. Okay, let's quickly look at what we have next. How Wakafixam work. How Wakafixam work. Now, I'm sure a lot of imagination or thought will be going through your head. You say, okay, yeah, it's a digital system which just globalized the entire world. But then I still want to know how this app is going to solve the problem. Because imagine me sitting in my home and looking for artisans. I don't even know how to do them. Hello, we are here to put it through, and we are here to show you how Wakafixam work. Now, Wakafixam is a digital platform that connects you to real life experiences. So now it brings your real life experiences to you at the comfort of your home. Now, as a customer, this is how it works. You post your job, nearby artisans got the alert, then they accept the job, and apply. Artisans accept the job and send a quote. You review the quote, their profile, ratings, pricing, and then you accept the quote. Voila, the job will be assigned to the artisan that you accept their quote. And on that journey, like I said, we are going to be taking a practical step at the end of this. But then on that journey, we have where the job is ongoing, we have where you can pause the job, and we have where the job can be completed as well. So when the job is successfully done, the artisans will complete the job from his end, and you as a household, you will confirm the job, and automatically your history will be written, a job completed successfully. So I don't want to bore you with a lot on this session. Like I said, we are going to be taking a practical step of how this is done. I know you have so many other questions like, okay, how is payment being made? How do we get payment and all? Okay, the moment you are posting a job, opportunity is there for you to make your payment after confirming the price. But here's the most beautiful thing: your money goes nowhere because it's just lying there in an escrow and watching you carefully until the job is done to your satisfaction. And we still have to give you nothing less than 6 hours opportunity for you to watch the job closely, that there is no any other occurrences, and we can finally push that money to the artisan. Isn't that a beautiful one? This gives you opportunity to verify your job very well. You watch it closely. It's not just the time that you give money and they are gone, and in the next 2 minutes, in the next 3 hours, the job is having fault then and you can't even find them to start working with them. It is something. Then the second one, the last one on the list here is ratings and feedback. So after you confirm the job that it is successfully done, oh, it won't take anything from you just to rate that artisans. If at all the artisan do a great job to your satisfaction. So that is just the last stage of how this has been done. And for you as an artisan, this is one of the most beautiful thing, right? So when a job is being posted, you get the alert in real life. You go through the job, and you also, if you are comfortable with the pricing, with the location, and with the job, you can do it. You just have to apply, accept it, and send your own quote. If the quote is not in the connection with what you want, you can send your quote, and as soon as that job is being accepted, your money will be lying in an escrow watching you, and automatically every step on the way is being followed carefully until your job is done successfully. And when you're done with your job, you have to also go back to the app to complete your job. Say your job is completed, and your artisans will also confirm that yes, you have done your job completed. Voila! Your money is also lying there in an escrow for you to be taken. So these are just very simple steps how you can use Wakafix and how Wakafixan is here to solve the problem. I hope that answered that little questions have been going through your head that, oh, you guys are here to solve question, but then how are you going to solve it now? But then watch till the end, stay till the end so that you can get to see the practical aspect of how this is done. Benefit for everyone. We are not just selfish, but then we are here for everyone. Sorry to say, I am going to be adding extra sugar to this, and that is for merchant. So if it is not here, it's deliberate because I just want to add it to you as a sugar in the tea. Okay, let's quickly look at the benefits that you are going to be having as a customer using Wakafixan. You are going to be dealing with verified professionals. Every professionals on Wakafixan are being verified. When we mean verified, they are being verified. So you are not just dealing with random referrals to referrals to referrals or just a roadside artisans. And number two here is a fast service delivery. Imagine booking somebody around 7 a.m. and by 8 a.m. the person is already in your house doing your job. Not like Baba was said, I will tell you I'm coming, and 12 hours later, you guys are still battling for him to come over. That is something that Wakafixam is also here to fix. Transparent ratings. That is something that you get to know. When you get referrals from referrals to referrals, it becomes difficult for you to know truly what they have done before and how the ratings work with them. But when it comes to this place, you get to see it visibly, you get to see it clean. So before you book anybody, you get to see their ratings and review from everyone that they have worked for. Unlike somebody that is referring somebody, it could be family friends referring family friends. Even if he or she is not doing well, but because they need money, they could refer to you. So it is something that you are going to be getting here and you cannot get it anywhere. Or just imagine you're going to a roadside artisans to just go get an artisans. Getting a referral is going to be very difficult. So you are definitely going to be elsewhere. So the next one is secure communication. Secure communication. This is where you have to be so excited. On this app, you have opportunity to chat with the artisans. Now, automatically, your chat is being encrypted and they are there as history. And at the same time, the person's information are right there on the app. In case you be scared, like, oh, hey, what if, no, not the usual artisan Like I said, you are dealing with professional verified artisans. So you are not going to be, second guessing anyone here. And this is the beautiful part when I mean by secured communication, right? For example, you get a roadside accident and something happened funny around, and when you are trying to trace the person, you cannot even get the person again. Probably you only have the person's WhatsApp number, and automatically when the person leaves, he blocks you over for you. You can't even reach out to the person. It becomes difficult. But when you are dealing with this app, you have history of your chatting right there in the app. You have the person's information right there in the app, and you also have the person's contact right there in the app. Isn't that a beautiful one for you to start thinking of downloading Wakafixam right now while we are thinking? Bring out your phone and start looking for it. Either you using Apple, then you have to use the Apple Store. And if you're using Android, please go to Google Play and you search Wakafix. Automatically, it's going to pop up for you. Start downloading it while you await me coming with the practical step by step on how to start doing that for you. Okay, let's quickly look at the next one, which is it reduces fraud risk. And that is what I just said in secure communication, right? So with this, because you have a system that back up information, a system that keep history, it becomes difficult for you to deal with fraudsters. So you have to be dealing with verified professionals all alone, and you stay safe and secure in this environment. And at the same time, in this era, you know what I'm trying to say. Then the next one here is for artisans, more jobs opportunity. I know a lot of you have jobs, skills, a lot of you have handworks, but there's no opportunity. Let me give you a quick story, right? I was boarding a bike to my workstation one day, and there was this bike man that usually carried me. But this day, he had to gather up the courage to say something to me after dropping me, and I was about walking away. He said, "Auntie, if you get job, I beg give me. I be electrician. It's just that job no dey. Now make me, I know I can't dey do Okada." Then he started listing hotels that he has worked for. But then these are not something that those hotels can be calling him every day. So he's needing extra opportunity that can give him extra income. Just imagine that. For him to come extra mile to say, okay, I want you to help me with this. You should know how much other people are dealing with this kind of situation. So like I said, when I wanted to leave, right, I was touched. I wasn't touched because he was poor or anything, no. I was touched because I could just imagine how many more of him are out there. And I thought, like, okay, fine. Wakafixan is the right place to bring all of you. And that is one of the major reasons that we are here. Like I said, we are here to empower individuals and communities, and not just here to showcase our talent and live. No, we are here to impact and empower you. And the next one here is higher visibility. Job opportunity, higher visibility bring jobs opportunity. We are here running ads on your behalf. We are here creating content on your behalf. We are here putting you out there so that customers can see you. So they post and you get the job. So that is something that ordinarily you cannot do on your own. And even if you can do it, just imagine we are doing it in addition to yours. It's going to be times four, times three. And that is something that we are here to do for you. Then the digital portfolio. Hmm. It's even a lot of things, right? The digital portfolio is even one big thing. So just imagine you are applying for job somewhere. Or in fact, your ratings and review are enough portfolio to start dealing with. So anytime somebody book you and say, "Oh, I hope you are good," you can say, "I'm going to check Wakafixam now and see my ratings there. I am doing very well." Those are the people I've worked for, their rating me. Sometimes when you do deal with people one on one, you can't even send people to go and ask them what you've done because some of them might not know each other. But what if you say, "Oh, just log into Wakafix and see what my portfolio is saying?" Is another thing. The customer reviews why this build trust for you. I just say that. So your ratings and review is definitely living history tracks that is building you a digital portfolio, a very good one. So anybody coming there to see all those things definitely will gain trust on you and will want to hire you. And your income will also increase because the more jobs you get, the more money you make. And for the merchant, what an easy thing for this. Both for you, customers, artisans, the merchant is just one of the best place for you. The artisans most time look for tools that they can use to work for you as a customer, but they barely get them. So just imagine you having this sugar by the corner, which is the merchant. You just have to go there, search for what you want to buy, pay for it, and voila, you have the tools you've been looking for. Then you go work for your artisans. And if the artisan want to do that by themselves, they can just do that. This bring more trust, this bring more opportunity, and at the same time it is stress free. So you don't need to be going to Yaba to go and buy what you want to buy while you want to work somewhere that is not even close to that area. Now you already have it on the app. All you have to do is just to search for it and you make payment. So this is an entire beautiful ecosystem that Wakafixan have put together for you. Now one is reaching to another, another is reaching to another, and it is solving problem rotatively without adding any extra stress or income to your pocket. Let's quickly look at what we have next. So, like I said, I'm not here to bore you, neither am I here to hold you captive for long. I'm just here to do the beautiful things that we need to look at. So, community impact, I mentioned this earlier, and this is one beautiful thing that I needed you to know, right? Wakafixam spot the problem. We are here to solve it. But not just that, we are here to empower the youth. How do we empower the youth? Reducing unemployment and supporting youth entrepreneurship. Here is a right. A lot of you have this opportunity. A lot of you have the skills. You've gone to vocational school. You've learned a lot. But where is the job? Where is the job to do? And that is why Wakafixam is here. Let us use this to empower you. You are not paying for this anymore. All you have to do is just to download Wakafixam, create an account, register, and voila, you can start doing something for yourself. And as an entrepreneur, this becomes very easy for you because imagine you selling your tools and customer have not been coming consistently like they should, but because you are there on the app, your business is moving. Then we are empowering local artisans and improving access to skilled services. I mentioned this earlier, but just so you know better, it is what Wakafixam is here to do. Then strengthening informal sector inclusion and boosting local economic activity. This is something that Wakafixan is here to do for you. So everything that you are doing, the earnings that you are earning, the work that you are working, I'm sure you are buying things, you are paying taxes, and at that point, we are giving back to our community in a very good and bigger way. So let's quickly look at what we have here. Oh man. Okay, the verification and job posting. So first off, you have to go to Google Play Store or Apple, or you can use our web app at www.wakafixam.com. All you have to do, download, or you can use the web app, create an account. After you are done creating your account, and here is how you create your account, right? You create your account by inputting your email details, and your email details is going to come back to you. It's going to come back to you with a verification code. Sorry, I gotta stop here. My battery is gone.